Guys, how's it going? I'm playing Exponential Idle, and I thought I would give a tutorial on how to complete the hard difficulty for the arrow puzzle and the expert, because I see YouTube videos that don't really explain it that well, and I thought I could show you the easiest and fastest way because it helps to get a lot of stars. So it took me hours to figure out how to actually do it. So we're going to click on hard. Now, to solve, basically you start at the very top one, and you go like this one, and then you go these two, and then these three, and then these four, and you just keep working your way down until you can't do it anymore. Now basically what you want to do is click below the unsolved ones. So you see how the two, this one right here is unsolved. If I click the one right below that, that should solve. And then we have the next three in the next row, this one, and this one. And then we just click below those two, and it solves those. And you just continue that process all the way down to the bottom, like so. I messed that up. There we go. And by the end, it doesn't, like any of the bottom ones could be completely unsolved. So basically what you want to do, okay, this is where it gets a bit confusing because this is like difficulty point, I guess. So basically, you if we go up to the top one, that one is a lowercase a because we're labeling them. This one is lowercase b. Basically, what you want to do is look at lowercase a, which is this one, and you want to turn lowercase a into capital C, which is this one. So if it was a 1, we would just leave it, but in this case, capital C is a 2, so we have to tap A, lowercase a, to turn it into a 2. So that's step 1. Step 2 is to find out how many clicks is required to solve capital C. So in our case, it's 1 click, as you can see there. So we need 1 click. Oh, as you can see, we need 1 click to solve capital C. So now we're going to click lowercase b and d the amount of times required to solve capital C. So that would be 1, 1, 2. Like that. Just 1, 2. Now we go back to A and we find out how many times capital D is required to solve. So D needs 1 click to solve in this case. So that means we tap A 1 time, lowercase a 1 time. There we go. And now the final step is capital B and capital D. If you add their numbers together and it is even, then ignore the step. But if the number's odd, like mine is, so 1 plus 2 is 3. If it's odd, you need to click lowercase c 1 time in this case. So there we go. And that is how you get with that. And then you just resolve the whole puzzle, basically. So we start here, we click below, that solves that, below these two, below that, below these two, and we keep this process going until it's solved. So that is how to solve the arrow puzzle. I'll quickly do it again, just so you guys can see, maybe, if you can pay attention. Oh, that was a mess up. So it takes a lot of practice and getting used to, but it definitely has been worth doing. So that, and then we just solve from there. Like some steps you don't even have to do. You just do whatever you need to do, and it should solve if I'm correct. There we go. So that is arrow puzzle hard mode. And now we're going to go to expert, which is basically the exact same thing. You just click under them until they solve. So like this. There we go. Just click it under them until they all solve. Oh gosh. There we go, we're getting close now. And as you guys can see, we once again have the bottom row unsolved. So now we're going to go up to lowercase a, because it's the same labeling. And we're going to set lowercase a to capital C, which is 6. It's this one. Oh gosh. Oh god, what did I do? Okay. So we set A to 6. There we go. Now, however many clicks it would take to solve capital C, which in our case is 1 click since it's at 6, and the next click will set it to 1. We click lowercase b and d that many times. So 1, 1. There we go. Now we go back to lowercase a and we click lowercase a the amount of clicks that would be required to solve capital D. So D is the 2 down there on the right side. So that would be 5 clicks to set it back to 1. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we add capital B and capital D together. And in our case, it's 6, so we're good to go. But, however, if they are odd, you are going to tap. It's different, a little bit different than hard. If they add together, like let's say it's 4 plus 1, and you get 5, then you go to lowercase c and click it 3 times instead of 1 like in hard mode. And then, once that step is done, you just solve it like before. So we'll just work our way down. Like so. Because this has been such a good way to grind stars for me. As we'll notice, we solved it. So that's how to solve hard mode. So I'll just do that one more time really quick. And as you guys see, there we go. We solved it again. So that is how to solve arrow puzzles, hard and expert. The fastest one for grinding is going to be hard because it requires a lot less time and less clicks. You could do hard probably 3 or 4 times before you could do expert. So that is the technique. And I hope you guys did enjoy. And I hope this helped you guys a lot. And if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.